I'm Tom Ackerman. We're back on America's Sports Voice, KMOX, and we're joined by Scott Seidenberg. He is the host of a new show on YouTube that you can find called Youth Baller Network. What a great idea to feature youth sports and kids as young as, 6, Scott. I saw the first episode that you had. A 6-year-old knocks down a 3 at the buzzer. That was the first highlight that you showed. This is kind of like a sports center for kids to feature their sports. I really like it.
Thanks, Tom. And we even go as young as 4 years old. You got to check out some of these clips that we have. The basic premise is simple. You know, it's a show for kids, and it's about kids. When you look around the country, there's 60 million youth sports parents, about 31 million youth and amateur athletes in the United States. And look at the world that we live in now. Everybody has a cell phone, and they all are videotaping their kids and just showing. They want to keep the memories for themselves. So we figured, why not create a platform that enables them to share those memories and share some of those great stories with everyone.
Well, it really is a great idea. You're a host on NBC Sports Radio. I host here at KMOX, but you know as well as I do that kids these days, my kids, I can tell you, they're watching YouTube. They're watching kids open presents. They're watching kids play with Play-Doh. They're watching kids participate in sports and hang out with their family. I mean, it is an amazing piece of media that is going to continue to grow.
Yeah, it's not just that. It's the social media in general. You look at Instagram, Vine, Facebook, everything. We're seeing these videos pop up everywhere. You look at SportsCenter, and they'll always feature somebody's play that was filmed on a cell phone or whatnot and submitted to them. And all of these viral clips now across the internet, which we feature a viral video every week on one of our shows, something that's getting all the hits on the internet. And we're just trying to take advantage of the time that we live in and really showcase some of these stories by utilizing the social media. I mean, that's a huge part of how we get our videos. We ask parents and we ask kids to submit their videos. You go to our website, youthballernetwork.com, not only to watch the shows, but to also submit. Everything we get is user-submitted.
Youth Baller Network. Scott Seidenberg is the host, youthballernetwork.com. Tell us about some of the most recent shows. I know that one, you had planned a show, but then when the greatest, Muhammad Ali, passed away, you put together a tribute to him.
Yeah, what we did was we figured with the passing of Muhammad Ali, why not do a little something that's educational for the kids, just explain who he was and why he was so important, because, some of the young kids, they don't even know who he is, but they hear his name. They hear it on TV. They might hear their parents talking about it with the passing of such an iconic person. So just explain who he was. Plus, we featured an interview with 7-year-old Naiji, a.k.a. The Future. And if you haven't seen this kid's clips on the internet, he is the future of the sport of boxing. Layla Ali actually had tweeted about him and posted on Instagram some clips of him fighting. So we figured we'd call him up, we'd get him and his father Randy on the show, talk about him training boxing. He says he was inspired by Muhammad Ali as well as guys like Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. and whatnot. It's just tremendous. You got to check out these clips. It's amazing for a 7-year-old who I think can beat me if we even stepped in a ring.
You've had some big names in sports on there. Luke Robitaille was on a show recently, and, man, you couldn't have picked a better one than Kevin Millar. He's perfect for a show like that, just having some fun with the kids.
That episode will be on this week, a special Father's Day episode, and Kevin is just tremendous. He's a father of 4 himself, obviously the World Series champion with the Red Sox. Recently, he was featured in an MLB piece. We all know he hosts the show Intentional Talk, but he was featured in a piece that he did with David Ortiz and the Children's Miracle Network, and we highlight that story as well. So you definitely want to check that out.
Kids are doing great things across the country in youth sports, and this is a show that highlights that. Youth Baller Network, hosted by Scott Seidenberg. They have a number of features. They have highlight packages, kind of like a sports center for kids, a viral video of the week, right, Scott, and some other videos that you can see, and also the great interviews.
Absolutely, and a really big part of what we do, and this is the important part, because what we're trying to do is not just highlight the plays or the great stories and whatnot and just say, hey, this is cool, come check this out. Yes, that is a big part of what we do because we want kids to be able to see what other kids are doing, and maybe they get inspired, they want to go out there, they want to play and whatnot, but what we really want to do is give back. So for every highlight that we feature on the show, which we donate money. So we go and we pay money towards the leagues that we choose the videos from, and that helps them pay for kids who can't get access to youth sports, or maybe pay for uniforms or something that they could use the money for. We make sure that it goes towards a good cause. So we donate money towards the leagues from the videos which we choose.
Wow, what a great idea. That's terrific. YouthBallerNetwork.com is the website. I also found them on YouTube quite easily. Youth Baller Network, and the host is Scott Seidenberg. Thanks for taking a few moments on KMOX. This has been great.
Thanks so much, Tom. Go Cardinals.
Well, that's going to do it for us on the Dave Sinclair Lincoln and Ford Sports Open Line. Thank you to everyone involved tonight. Obviously, Ryan Fagan, Rob Nyer, and Dan Reardon. Thank you to Tom Ackerman and Alex Ferrario as well. This 9 o'clock grab bag. They chatted with Tito Ortiz, Jordan Weber, and Scott Seidenberg. How's that for a roster? Had fun tonight. And we'll be back at it tomorrow. Cardinals open up a weekend series against the Texas Rangers. It'll be tomorrow night at 7:15 first pitch, 6:20 for the Ameren pregame show. Michael Wacha against Cole Hamels. Cardinals trying to get back on track after seeing that 5-game winning streak snapped on Tuesday and dropping 2 in a row, the 2-game interleague set against the Houston Astros. Until tomorrow, for Ben Boyd, our executive producer, for Alex Ferrario, Zach Schmidt, David Belleville, everyone involved, Chris Remy, saying have a great night. This has been the Dave Sinclair Lincoln and Ford Sports Open Line on KMOX.